guys, and welcome back to another day of Vlogmas. Today's video is going to be super exciting and I'm just very nervous for this project because I never did this before and I really don't know how it's going to go and if I'm going to like the end project, but today I'm doing mini care packages for my pen pals. So I think that everyone knows what care packages are, but in case you don't know, it's basically when you get a box and you put all of the self-care things inside, like face masks and lip balm and tea and hot chocolate, and you can add like little things that the person is going to like. And people normally do care packages for friends because they know what they like, but for me, instead of doing a care package for my friends, I decided to do a smaller version of a care package for my pen pals. So it's kind of like a care package but pen pal size. This is also a great alternative if you don't want to spend a lot of money on a care package for your friends. You can do a smaller version in like an envelope or something. This project and this version of a care package that I'm going to do today is much more cheaper and affordable, and it's the low-cost version of a normal care package. So I'm going to divide this video into two sections. I'm going to first explain what I'm doing and brainstorming with you and tell you the things that you can put inside your care package, and then at the end I'm going to tell you the budget and how much it costs everything and my recommendations if you actually want to do this project. My pen pals that I'm doing this project to, they don't know that I'm doing this, but at the same time I'm posting this video before Christmas, so you guys have an idea of what I did, and if you want to do this for your pen pals, you can before Christmas. So yeah, so with that all being said, I think it's time for us to start this project together and for me to start making these Christmas pen pals. So the first thing that I'm going to do is to brainstorm about all of the things that I'm going to include in the pen pals, how many pen pals I want to do, so how many people I want to surprise for Christmas, and my budget. I think the budget, it will make more sense once you decide which things you want to buy and for how many people you're doing this project to. And once you go shopping and see like the prices and everything, and you kind of have an idea of how much money you're going to spend. So then after you decide how many people you're going to send the pen pals to, it's time to decide what to include in the pen pals. I decided to choose 6 people to send these packages to. So normally for care packages, people get like face masks, lip balm, tea, hot chocolate. You can include like a perfume sample or makeup samples, but if you're doing this for your pen pals, I think it's really interesting to include like a marker or a set of markers, new or that you don't use at home. It's up to you. You can include like a washi tape roll, stickers. You can include like the next level of the things that you already include in a pen pal. So I include washi tape samples, but for this project I can include a washi tape roll. So once you have that all kind of figured out, it's time to go shopping. So I highly recommend going shopping online and seeing the prices online, and maybe order online and then go to the physical stores and see what they have. For the stationery, I went online on Stationery Paul because their stuff is super inexpensive, and for the self-care things I went to a drugstore in a mall next to my house which has pretty affordable stuff. Okay, so now for the things that I bought. The first thing that I wanted to include, that I knew that it was the first thing that I was going to look for, were markers, and I was thinking about the Stabilo Swing Cool pastel highlighters that I have because I love those highlighters. But when I went to the store, they didn't have those highlighters, so these were 9 euros, and it sounds a little bit expensive, but it's a marker for one pen pal, not a whole pack for one pen pal, so it's not that expensive in the end. And I was inspired by the different colors to create the themes for the pen pals, which is great because this way you can give some personality and character to your pen pal, and it's not just copy and paste to all of them. To match the markers, I bought some washi tapes that match kind of the same colors of markers. Also from Stationery Paul, I got some sticker sheets. I really like the smiley faces on these, and so 3 of my pen pals are going to receive this, and the other 3 are going to receive this sticker sheet with dogs, which is really adorable. Then for the self-care portion of the pen pals, I got these face masks that are just like animals. I thought that this would be really cool for the different pen pals. They don't quite match the colors of the pen pals, but I think that it's great to have some diversity in the pen pals. And the last thing that I bought were the bubble mailers. So I got these ones because the face masks can fit here perfectly, as well as the sticker sheets. And I think that for everything that I want to include on the bubble mailer, I think these ones work the best. So once I had pretty much everything that I needed to buy for the mini care packages, it was time to start putting everything together. I'm still going to include a couple of items after the letters, but for now these were the things that I have. Now I'm just taking some markers and paper to write their quick letters. I'm not actually entering their pen pals, this is something extra, but you can totally enter your pen pals and add there something more meaningful, so it's a mini Christmas present if you want. This is just a quick letter just to say basically what this package is and asking if they are okay and all that stuff, but I'm keeping it pretty simple, so I'm just using a marker and I'm adding some washi tape as decoration, but for all the letters it's going to be the same. The only thing that changes are the colors. I'm just showing you a little bit of each letter because I can't really show you the whole letters because the video will be super long, so I did something pretty simple and easy. So now I just have here all the letters for all of my pen pals. So next what I wanted to do was something like handmade or like a mini gift for them. So I obviously have the letter and the other products that I got, and you can like finish it here and wrap everything up and send the presents, but I wanted to do something handmade like a bookmark or a postcard, and Arteza sent me these postcards that I unboxed on the first Bujo vlog for Vlogmas. And so I just kind of got the idea of painting the front of the postcard because these are watercolor postcards, which is amazing, and then do some sort of a collage or layering papers with stickers. So I don't have a clear idea of what I want the postcards to look like. I know that I want to have a base for the postcard for each color and then kind of layer the papers and some stickers. So I'm just going to start painting. I'm just going to put some stickers and papers on top of my desk and kind of start having an idea of what I want to do and just come up with it. I don't really have a plan. So yeah, let's just start painting. For the postcards, I'm just using my Arteza watercolors, and I'm doing some like messy painting on the postcard. I can't really explain it, but I'm trying to paint the whole surface of the postcard but not going like too perfect on it, so you still have a couple of white spaces and the paint is like on top of each other and it's not perfect at all, and I think this will look really great with a bunch of paper on top and some stickers. And by the way, all the products that I'm using for this project are going to be linked down below. The intention that I was having when I was creating the postcards is just for them to have like a piece of art on their wall or to just save it. When I receive postcards or normal cards on my pen pals, I keep all of them because I think that it's just nice to have these postcards and not really use them, and that was my idea for the postcards. So I'm just using their accent colors for the stickers and washi tape and everything, and like I mentioned, this is going to be a piece of art that they can keep for me, and at the same time it can give them some inspiration to try different things, and I really went all in on these postcards. So I just finished all of the postcards. I didn't film everything that I did on the postcards because otherwise this video would be very long. But I really like how they turned out, and this is a very good idea if you are not like good at painting, or you know, you like to do creative stuff but you don't really want to paint. This was how the postcards turned out. I'm really happy about them, and I am really grateful that I took the morning to just make them and, you know, to try something different, because I have been trying to do this on my envelopes for my pen pals. So I think that doing this as like
practicing, it helped a lot. And now, since this was the last piece that I wanted to include on the mini care packages, I think it's time to put everything together and to start packing the actual bubble mailers that I'm going to use for the pen pals.
For the inside of the care packages, I bought this crepe paper. It's so hard to say this word because in Portuguese is papel crepe or papel crepon. It's not crepe paper, so I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but I just bought it from the dollar store and it was actually pretty cheap, so I decided to get the 6 colors to match their packages. This was not the original idea, but since they were pretty cheap and I could get the 6 colors, I bought the 6 colors, and I'm just going to use it to wrap the things inside the care package, so it's just not the bubble mailer and the items inside. I organized everything pretty well together, and I actually put the stickers and the postcard inside a plastic bag so they would not get ruined. And the glitters that I'm using are from Arteza. I hope that when they open these pen pals, they have an explosion of glitter. I didn't use a lot because, you know, I don't want to overflow the package with glitters, but I got this set of 54 glitters from Arteza, like you saw on the first Vlogmas episode where I unboxed them. And I just decided to match the glitters with the colors of their pen pals and do some glitter explosion inside the care package. I don't know how this is going to turn out because the glitter was going everywhere in my desk, so I don't know, but I really hope that they like the little glitter explosion. I think it's going to be pretty fun when they open it. To close the wrapping of the care package on the inside, I used some washi tape just to close the ends a little bit so the crepe paper would not open or anything, and then I used like the washi tape as a double-sided tape and I applied on the letter, so when they take the package off the bubble mailer, the first thing that they see is the letter, and it's the first thing that they open before opening the actual package. Then I put everything together inside the bubble mailer and I used a little bit more of glitter, and because these bubble mailers have those holes at the top, the glitter was going out of there everywhere, but I hope there's still some glitter inside. Those mini glitter jars were sent to me from Arteza, and I have an affiliate link down below in case you want to purchase it, and until January the 5th you can have 10% off on Arteza website if you use my code, which is CATSPLANNER. I don't receive anything from the code, just for the affiliate links, so I would really appreciate if you used my affiliate links and use the code so you can save some money. After everything being packed up, it was time to decorate the bubble mailer. One thing that I want to advise you about is if you want to do a project like this, make sure to think about how you're going to decorate the bubble mailer, because the bubble mailers are not pretty, and when I was shopping for the bubble mailers I wanted something pretty, but of course that's practically impossible. So I decided to get these yellow ugly ones, but I thought of decorating them after. But the thing is that I didn't have a clear idea and I didn't test how I was going to decorate the bubble mailer, so I had the bubble mailers closed for like a week and I didn't know what to do for the decorations because everything that I was trying to do on the bubble mailers was turning out ugly. So I highly recommend thinking about how it's going to look, because if you want it to look cute, you better try that before choosing a bubble mailer. And yeah, so I ended up buying this red ribbon at the dollar store, and I actually learned how to tie a bow, and I tied bows at the front of every envelope. I'm actually going to leave the video that I watched about how to tie a bow in the description in case you want to check it out and you want to see how I did the bows. It is pretty easy, like at the 5th pen pal that I was doing, but at first it's really frustrating because it's really hard to do the bow. It's just hard. So I'm going to link the video down below in case you're interested, but yeah, the bubble mailers were turning out pretty cute. Finally, I just lettered their names in the front, so they have like a little package with their names. I was thinking about adding like those brown tags that I have that I use from time to time on my pen pals, but it was not looking cute with the bubble mailer, so I decided to just write their names in black and to just add that it's from me. And I finally added their addresses, and actually on the bows I ended up hot gluing the center of the bow as well as the ends of the bow to the package, so it wasn't going to like unravel and go everywhere. I just hot glued everything a little bit last minute, and I also hot glued the back, so this is going to be a pain to take out, I believe, but yeah, the idea was to preserve the bow so they can use it in other presents or next year, but just for safety reasons I ended up hot gluing everything. Once that was all done, I just went to the post office to send these packages. Then once you have everything packed up, it's time to send your letters. I sent mine on the 3rd week of November because I wanted the packages to arrive before Christmas to their houses so they can have the packages there under the tree and then they can open it on Christmas. That was my goal. I'm not sure if all of them have arrived already when this video comes out, but most of them have arrived now as the 1st of December, so I'm really happy about that. For the shipping, I ended up spending 80 euros because 2 of the 6 pen pals that I sent the packages to were from outside Europe, and when it's for like Canada and United States, I have to pay like one of the fastest shipping, so I know that it's going to arrive there. Like, there's no 100% guarantee, but in these situations it's better to send them with the faster shipping instead of the standard shipping. And I wanted to finish this video with a little disclaimer, of course, that I do projects like this and I'm able to send these things to my pen pals because, as you probably know, I get paid on YouTube and I have a job, so I have the funds to do this project. But of course that if I didn't have a job or YouTube, I would probably not do something like this. And I think that to surprise your pen pals, you just need like a pen or a washi tape. I don't know what you normally send to your pen pals, but I get surprised with my pen pals all the time because some of them send me like cards and papers and others send me tea bags and face masks, and you don't need a lot of things to surprise your pen pals. So maybe if you want to surprise them for Christmas, just include there like a brand new sticker sheet or a brand new washi tape roll. I remember that some of the first pen pals that I received, one of them gave me a washi tape roll, the other gave me a keychain that I still use, and the other gave me a bookmark. And like those are the little things that you can send to your pen pals that don't cost a lot of money and that are going to surprise them and make them happy. You don't really need to do a project like this, and I want to make this clear because I know that a lot of you like the pen pals for being minimal and you are looking for minimal pen pals. So this is just a bit of an extra project and it's just for you to have inspiration. I'm not saying that you should do this or that this is what you can do to surprise your pen pals for Christmas. You can literally just send them anything that they will be really happy. And this is how I decided to surprise my pen pals for Christmas. I really hope that they like their gifts, and I can't wait for Christmas to arrive for them to open them and share on Instagram how they felt when they opened the present. Like, I'm so excited for that day to come. It makes me really happy to be able to give back to my pen pals, that they help me a lot when I need to journal or I need to just put my thoughts out. they are the ones that I write my feelings to. So thank you so much to everyone who sent me letters and that are my pen pals, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like, subscribe to my channel to support my work, and I'll see you in the next episode of Vlogmas. Bye guys!